this is so informal.
Yeah.
But what we've discovered is that it's way better to have a genuine and authentic testimonial from someone to have it just be dentists telling people how it works. So
Yeah.
and you have such a compelling, cool story that I was just hoping you'd share some of your story.
Absolutely. You guys, that's the least I could do. You guys, I appreciate asked. Like, I appreciate that. People just, yeah, you guys' work should be showing up. People should absolutely know what you guys are doing over here.
Yeah. So let's do that. Let's just talk about maybe tell us some of your background and talk about your past and maybe the motorcycle accident. So what, how long ago was the motorcycle accident?
About 2 years ago. That'll be 2 years in a month.
2 years and a month.
Yeah.
And how was life before the motorcycle accident? What were you going through?
Drug addiction. Long stinted drug addiction. Yeah. Lost most of my teeth. They're all black nubs or gone or loose, or because I stopped taking care of them. I did drugs, and then I would eat candy, and it just destroyed my mouth. And I had good teeth when I was a kid too. I had braces, a retainer, headgear, all of that stuff. My parents were not happy that I just threw all that money away. But yeah, they were bad.
Teeth were bad.
Was that painful? Extreme. Well, I dealt with it for so long, it was almost pointing on your field cleaner. But I had pus pimples on my thing constantly. There was just constant abscesses, constant pain. I could barely eat anything. I had to modify literally everything that I ate. I have to tear it into little tiny pieces and eat. And there's obviously the stuff that I couldn't eat. Right? You know what I mean? But yeah, it was not even when I did start brushing, it was hard because I had so many holes and stuff and everything in my place. It's just
Got it.
yeah.
History of drug use. Do you mind sharing how long you used drugs for?
Yeah, like 40 now. Started when I was 15, good 25 years. Heroin, meth, pills.
A long time.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know. If you don't mind me, if I can share this, if you don't want me to, then we'll just take it out of the video. But you're actually getting baptized.
I am getting baptized, absolutely. Yeah.
And you kind of turn your life around.
Turn my life around. Yeah. Gave my life to God. Yeah, absolutely.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
That's really exciting for you.
That's one of the best decisions I've ever made.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the motorcycle accident. That's like a defining thing in life. What happened?
I was with somebody. He fell asleep driving the motorcycle, and I was the passenger, and we crashed at about 80 miles an hour. The bike split in half. I don't remember anything. I woke up completely broken right leg, more missing teeth.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And that was just 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was just 2 years ago. There's a lot that's happened in not even 2 years. A whole lot.
A whole lot.
Yeah.
I remember the day that we gave you your second set of temporaries, and you got to look at your gums. And I just remember you could get your hands out of your mouth.
I know.
Like, look, I have gums. My teeth are in my gums. Like, they're supposed to be. What was that like?
Well, I felt like a Japanese schoolgirl for a minute, like the hee, because like I was just like, oh my gosh, like yeah, it was amazing. Well, because like all right, when I had the original set, I didn't know a lot about what you guys had told me what the process was, but you don't really know what's going to happen until you go through it. You know what I mean? Yeah. You have a certain way of like, oh, this is what I was told, this is what's going to happen, but you never really know. So I had the temporaries, the first set, and there was a couple little concerns, couple things, this and that, but I mean, I trusted you guys. That's why I picked you guys to begin with. And so I was like, just trust the process. They know what they're doing. Yeah. If I had the concerns, I could have brought it up to you guys. I could have got a hold of Daisy or texted you, and you would have hit me right back.
Yeah.
No problem. Immediately. Yeah. You gave me your numbers, and you've always been, both of you, been right on top of it. So if I had any real concerns, I could have, but I trusted the process, and I'm glad I did, because it actually made for a better surprise at the end.
Yeah, when you got to see it.
Yeah. But I was like, you guys know what you're doing. And like I said, that's why I chose you guys in the first place. You know what I mean? It was way different than the other places, man. I knew immediately. That came in that first album. Forget the first day, man, because you were like, look, I'm gonna challenge you, man. You've gone to these places. You know what you want. Like, I don't care if you like. You're not. I don't care. But you were like, you don't have to go to us. Just get it taken care of. Just for your own health, get it taken care of. But I knew you guys were the right ones immediately. You guys treated me way different than anybody else. This was the right option. This is the only option. Like it just was.
Well, I appreciate you sharing that. Let's talk about what the process was like for you. Was it painful? Walk us through like the surgery, the recovery part. What was that like for you?
The worst part of it was the 7 days after. The 7 days after the surgery was it. I mean, I had dealt with the messed up teeth for so long, that wasn't an issue. But I came in, got knocked out, woke up, and my teeth were gone, and I had new teeth in. So it was like there wasn't any lag time or anything. I was feeling kind of good after the surgery. They put 2 on there. So, but the first couple of days, it's like my head was pounding. You know what I mean? Yeah, I had a headache. And that was it. So, my face swelled up a little bit, but it wouldn't balloon or nothing. I just kept the ice on. I did what you guys told me to, use the Stella Life. Oh my gosh, that stuff is amazing.
Was that great?
Oh, that stuff is great. That stuff is great right there. And I had a cut on my tongue too, because the new teeth had to fit, my tongue had to fit around the new teeth. And that stuff just yeah, the Stella Life worked great. So I followed the directions that you guys told me to. Everything you guys said, I did. So
there's this common theme here.
Look really good to the camera.
yeah, follow the directions.
If you're watching these videos,
Instructions.
like all these people that have an amazing experience, they all say the same thing. They followed the instructions.
Yeah.
Did you have much bruising? Did you have any bruising at all?
On my gums, some, like, you couldn't tell on my face. You wouldn't notice if I showed you. I'd have to show you my gums. So yeah, there was a little bit of bruising on my gums, but it honestly, without you bringing it up, it's not something I would have.
Okay.
It wouldn't have been anything I recalled, or it didn't make enough of an impact for me to remember.
Okay, good.
It
Well,
didn't
not supposed
bother
to
me.
be. What food are you looking forward to eating the most?
Steak.
Steak? That's it? You just want to go find it?
I
Steak?
just want to be able to tear apart some animal flesh. And I mean, apples will be cool too. I mean, just for the simple fact if I can. I mean,
Might as well.
I mean, not that I'm trying to keep you away being the dentist and all, but I might eat some apples.
No, I think that's great.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm looking forward to meat. Like I said, I've had to modify my entire diet. So anything that I did eat, cut into little tiny pieces. And one of the things I noticed, I was like, one of the things about eating meat is being able to just bite it and tear it. And I was like, I'm missing that whole part of eating it. Eating isn't just about the flavor and stuff like that. It's also about how you. I missed that whole part of it. I didn't realize that's something you don't notice until it's gone. The things we take for granted. You know what I mean? Seriously.
Very true.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very true. So do you remember the shade of teeth that you chose?
Originally? Wait.
No, what's in your mouth right now?
BL3?
That's it. Good job. You nailed it.
Yeah.
So I think this is fun. We get a lot of questions from patients like, I just can't decide what color I should choose for my finals. We see a lot of that on the Facebook group. So you chose a BL3 and you pull it off really well. That looks great on you.
Well, you say I chose the BL3, but the fact is I listened to your advice as well. I didn't just choose my own because I came in here, he told me, he was like, I'm not gonna let you get something that looks crazy on you. You can do what you want, but I'm going to tell you what's gonna look good and what's not. You do this. I trust that your opinion. You've seen a lot more than I do. You told me we'll match it to your eye color. We'll make sure it's not too bright. I saw a lot of stuff, and that's why I like the fact this goes in 3 different sections to make sure every step of the way you are content with how it goes every single way. If you have a concern, bam, bring it up. We'll, see what we can do about it. So it's not just like, I was reading horror stories before people got their stuff in and they woke up and their stuff didn't line up with their nose and all of this stuff. And I'm just like, no, or people get it and it's just so bright white. Yeah, you told me from the get, we're not gonna do that to you. We got you.
Trust the process.
Yeah, trust the process.
I'm gonna help you pick the right shape and size and color and all that stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys absolutely did. Yeah, 100%.
Good. I think so too.
Yeah.
They look amazing. It was perfect.
You went off beside yourself, you already.
Yeah. I'm honestly, I'm like, okay, so when do I get to look at them again?
So, one more question I want to ask you is, what's a little bit of advice that you would give to somebody that maybe they are in a situation where they can't smile, they can't chew, or they're embarrassed about their teeth? What's some advice you might give to that person coming from where you come from?
I know fear is a big one. I know being afraid of going to the dentist, being afraid of what they're gonna say, being afraid of the pain, being afraid of the work that needs to be done. There's just a lot of fear, a lot of stuff around it. Nobody wants to go to the dentist. It's not like, oh, what do you got, Dad? But
the dentist.
But it's about your health. It's not just about the way things look, or it's about your health and your quality of life. I didn't know that having bad teeth, bad gums can lead to so many health problems, crazy health problems that once they're there, they're there. And I didn't know. And so all this time I spent being afraid and not doing it because of either my own, fear, or maybe, stuff that I heard somewhere else about something that I believed. But the fact is the minute I made this phone call and I decided to do it, I knew it was the right thing to do. And I finally made that decision. So I would say, don't get over the fear, because once you get it done, it's done.
Yeah.
It's done. And, I'd also say make sure you do your research too.
Smart.
make sure you do your research, because I definitely did mine beforehand. I looked at, there must have been 6 different places, and honestly, you guys were last on my list, and I had never heard of the 3-on-6, and I was like, this is gonna be crazy expensive. I'm not gonna be able to do this. This isn't gonna be what all these reasons I tried to talk myself out of coming here before I even showed up. But I was like, you know what? It's the last on the list. I put it on the list for a reason. Let's do it. So I did, and I came in here, and like I said, I knew immediately. It was like, you guys treated me like a person off the bat, which is way different than the other places. They were like, so what's up? You ready to buy today? Let's do it. Come on. And I was just like, well hold on. This is a lifetime decision. You're gonna have to give me a second to think. And every place was like that. They were all offering the same thing, and for the same thing that they're charging, you guys are offering the same thing, and the technology is like light years ahead. Like light years ahead. And you guys
kept your gums.
I kept my gums, and it's important because, you know, my speech, I was really, because I saw videos and people were like, you know, I have a little bit of a lisp now, I have this and that, and I'm like, okay, of course there could be some concerns. Not everybody's the same. Some people are going to have difference than others. Everybody's different, you never know. But it definitely helps. I don't have bulky gum material in my mouth and like the titanium and all the extra stuff, because those are way heavier than this stuff was.
Yeah.
I don't feel these.
And today, so you went from plastic teeth when you came in the office just barely,
Yeah.
to your zirconia.
Yeah.
And how do they feel? Like, describe the way they feel in your mouth.
Well, first, when you guys put them in, they were a little bit cold, and I like that. It was kind of cool. It was like having air-conditioned teeth.
I never thought about that. All right.
Yeah. It was kind of nice. Well, the plastic ones were just one temperature, so like, I don't know. So that was kind of cool. The insides were like pearlescent, which is super fancy. It looks really cool, like a race car or something. The light on the outside, so it's like, because you know, on real teeth, it hits your light. Yeah, the light hits a different. So like on the bottom, it'll be like almost kind of see-through, in the top of the teeth.
Yeah.
And like I noticed that when I picked them up and looked at them, that's how they're painted to look like that. So the top of the teeth, well, like the part that bites.
Incisal edge, but
Yes,
it's okay.
There we go.
Can you sit up?
Yeah.
No, he's got it. We're close.
Yeah. You could. It's a different color, so it actually looks like a gradation.
Gradient?
Yeah,
Yeah, you got it. You're doing
know
really
stuff.
good.
I know stuff. Yeah.
How do they feel to your tongue?
They feel like teeth. My tongue, they fit around my tongue. My tongue fits inside. It's not in the way. It feels like they're supposed to be there. It feels like they're supposed to be there. Like no part of my mouth feels weird. It doesn't feel like I have fake stuff in my mouth. It doesn't feel awkward. It doesn't feel any other way but awesome. Like, it doesn't feel any other way but awesome.
That's what we want to hear. Well, it has been a privilege and an honor to help you on this part of your journey. I know you've been through a lot, and all I hear is the amazing things that are happening in your life right now. That's because you're an amazing person. The teeth are just the icing on the cake.
Oh man.
But
Sweet icing.
it's been a privilege to be on this side and just see the dramatic changes. I hope we can get a before and after picture of him so that you guys can see what the teeth were before, and even just the energy from you, the smile on your face, your whole countenance, just the way you are as a human from when we met to today is dramatically different, and it's been an honor to be part of that.
So appreciate you, man.
We love being a part of your story and all that, so thank you so much for letting us do that.
Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. Get it done. Just come here and get it done.
Listen to the man, he knows.
I know. Yeah.